Welcome back to SnowRunner. Today we begin our journey through Alaska, and in fact we're starting in Northport, Alaska, USA, after finishing Michigan in the last episode. If you missed that, we finished off the contest in the previous episode before moving on. Now, we have been here before, but we were forced to come here as part of the start of the game. We were here for, I think, one mission, and that was about it. But today we're all about exploring. We're trying to find the watchtowers that we can find around Northport. We're in the trusty Scout 800. Again, usual competition. How many times can we roll it and survive? We're also trying to do as much as we can on whatever fuel we have on board. I don't know if there's any fuel places to fill up around. If we find some, probably fill up if we can, but we don't actually know if there is any. So we've got fuel. We'll see how far we can get. But the plan is the Watchtowers. That opens up the map for us. That will hopefully give us more missions, more tasks and things we can do. Next episode, we'll start with the actual proper meat of the area and try and complete a few things. But today is all about exploring, checking out the new surroundings and just seeing how we get on. Now, we have added chain tyres onto the Scout 800, mainly because I wanted to see what they were like. I think Stu the Gamer told me you generally don't need them. And I know Crazy Irishman said, may need them. So I've kind of gone for the middle ground and thought, okay, well, let's just figure it out. So I've put chain tyres on the Scout 800 and straight away, we've got a problem. On the road, no problems at all. But it gave us a bit more grip than we normally have with tyres that we have on, which are normally the mud tyres. On that mud there, we struggled. And that's unusual for the Scout 800. So that could be a bit of a concern. We'll have to see how that goes. It may be some vehicles suit chain tyres and some vehicles don't. We just don't know. So all we can do is test these things out and see what works for us, really. Okay, that is our first watchtower there. And that's our turn-off point, I think. If we follow the main road to there, that should hopefully get us somewhere towards it, is my hope and plan. Yeah, I think that's a good shout. I'm not going to try and go too far off the beaten track. I think we've got to focus on watchtowers, just because they open up so much. Also, something I've started to do a bit more recently, and I don't know why I've started doing it, but sometimes the camera gets a bit caught and you get too close to the vehicle. So you may see us change camera and we go inside the vehicle temporarily just to reset the camera. Something I've just started doing recently, rather than being too close to the vehicle, because that can be a bit frustrating at times. Okay, so this was our turn off. Back onto the mud. Now, Scout 800 generally does okay in the mud. This is different mud though. This is soft, snow-driven mud. And we are getting a bit of trouble. It's a guess, isn't it, whether it is the chain tyres causing us the problem, or it is just the fact that it's really bad mud. It's a guess, and I don't really know the answer. Trying to compare it to how we were in Michigan, it kind of works, but then doesn't, because it's a different environment. I'm looking forward to doing the missions here, though. I think they could be quite interesting. And it's nice to get used somewhere new. It's taken us 79 episodes to finish Michigan. Can we get Alaska done in under that? There are also 4 different places to go in Alaska. All we know about at the minute is Northport, but there are other places to go and have a look at, similar to Michigan. So I'm curious to see first roll of the episode. Hey! I'm curious to see if how long it takes. 79 episodes seemed quite a long time, and we kind of knew SnowRunner would be going on for a long time once we started it, to be fair. But I didn't think it would take that long. And the reason it takes that long, admittedly, and this is my doing, is we don't do anything outside the game other than set up for the mission, if that makes sense. So if we have to drive somewhere to pick something up to take somewhere else, I sometimes will drive there without putting it in the episode. Obviously that takes away time, recording time, but you don't see it. Other than that, we don't do anything away from the episode. We don't pick up anything. We don't deliver anything. We don't find upgrades. We don't do any of that unless it's an episode. So because of that, obviously, things take longer. I know some people that record and show this and have episodes of it. They do some of the missions outside of the episodes. They do some of the exploring outside. Whereas I'm the same. In all the games we do, I try and show the majority of the game in either episodic or live stream. I don't do anything to any of the games we play outside other than potentially set up. So like the contest in Michigan, I got the vehicles to where they needed to be to start the contest, and that wasn't shown. Only to save time on the episodes, if anything else. You know, if we showed everything we had episodes would be an hour along each time, and you wouldn't really gain much because some of it you're just driving to get to one place just to start the mission. That's the thing, and that's the only reason I don't show it, just because the episodes would be stupidly long. I do like more concise episodes. This episode is really long, but it's an exploring episode, so it's bound to be longer than normal. You know, I generally like 20 to 30 minutes if possible. Logging missions generally take longer, but we try and always cut out like the return journey if we're not carrying anything. It's just my style, I would say, more than anything else. Everyone has their own style and way of doing things. Right, we're getting stuck in the mud again. Low range in the Scout. This is unusual for us to have to use low range in the Scout when it comes to mud. From what I can remember from Michigan, and we've used the Scout a lot. Although using the trees we can winch ourselves out, but look how deep it is. That is extremely deep, soft, snowy mud. I don't even know if this is 100% the chain tyre's fault, to be fair. I didn't show the chain tyres going on. It does change, like our second roll, number 2, if you've got 2 on your scorecards, you're currently in the lead. 1, sorry, you're out of it. It does show that, I think it's roads that goes up, in terms of, so each tyre tells you what it's good at, and I think roads goes from, on mud tyres it's poor, I think it goes to average. I think that's the only thing that changes, to be fair, offhand. That's something I need to actually look at and show you guys in probably next episode, or when we can. We'll have a look at that, I think, just to show the difference. And I think maybe it may be a case of these chain tyres are only good on road because of the ice. Because chain tyres aren't designed for snow, they're designed for ice. It's that grip you don't have on ice. So I wonder if maybe they are more road based, which means if we have missions that are more road based, chain tyres would be the way to go. But when you're off-roading, chain tyres will hold you back. So that's something we've got to think about and have a look at and try and work out. And again, it could be vehicle specific. There could be some vehicles that excel with chain tyres off-road, on-road. And there could be vehicles that struggle with chain tyres off-road and on-road. We don't know. So it's definitely a learning curve. It's a completely different environment for us to explore and figure out. And it's, yeah, interesting. It looks so different. It's so nice to be somewhere different. You know, Michigan was quite green, muddy, wet, watery. To be somewhere that's the total opposite of that, which is white, it's quite nice. Right, stuck in the snow here. I think it is just snow we're stuck in. Yeah, it's not really the mud that's coming up. This is just thick, deep snow. Look at that. I do love the texture of the snow. The way it looks is really good. SnowRunner's been fantastic in the way they've evolved and done the mud and snow and stuff. The texture of that on the wheels and the way it shows up in game, I think it's been incredible. That's why I wanted to do the Explorer game that they've made as well. But I don't want to do it at the same time as doing this. So we're going to be holding off a long time, I think. But they're still adding DLC to this as well. That's the thing. It's not like the DLC for this is finished. It's still going on. So we've got a long way to go with more stuff being added as we're playing it. So, yeah, it's going to be a while before we finish with this. At some point, we may just have to, you know, go risk it for a biscuit and go, okay, we're going to do Explorers anyway. Just get that done and out of the way. Might even go down to live stream, I don't know. Roadcraft is the other one we're looking at. That I kind of want to do it live. Mainly because I think it would be better live. If we've got this episode, if SnowRunner's episodically, I think Roadcraft may be better live. And it's not similar because you're building. So I don't think it's similar in that respect. I know there's some delivering and stuff, but a lot of it's building, from what I can see and tell. So yeah, I'm kind of in two minds. You guys may have to vote on it to see what goes. But I think Roadcraft would be better live, just because I don't want something else episodically that's similar to SnowRunner. Because I don't want to take away from the SnowRunner and what it does really well. I don't know. I'm in two minds. It's something I'm thinking about. First Watchtower, though, we can now see as we struggle through the snow and the mud here in the Scout 800, getting dark as well. I was not wanting it to be dark while we explored, because that could be a potential issue, especially around a place you don't know. So, yeah, this could get interesting. Okay, just got to get through the snow and mud, and then we're there. It's so tricky off-road. The Scout, it's never been. It's really good off-road generally. So I don't quite know why it's struggling so much, and it could just be texture. I don't know. But anyway, let's activate the Watchtower and have a look around, shall we? Now everything stops showing up. That's what I was waiting for there. Just waiting for everything to show up on there. We can now have a look around. Wow, okay. That's opened up quite a bit, hasn't it? So there's a few upgrades to go and grab at some point. Unless they're on our way to a Watchtower, I'm not picking anything up today. We're just focusing on opening up the map so we can then make journeys make sense in the future kind of thing. The more map we can see immediately, the better for us in terms of being able to plan routes, deliveries, that kind of stuff. But lots of missions and tasks that need picking up as well. Yeah, there's quite a lot around, isn't there? We're going to be heading along there. The next Watchtower's to our far left. There's a little building up here that, although there's nothing showing there, I think we should head up to it just to check it out. There could be something there. It's kind of one of those things that looks like potentially could be something or could be nothing. Yeah, I think that we go and check the building out. We're already out and about anyway. Check the building out. Then we'll come back down. And then there's the Watchtower there we're heading towards. And that'll be our second one. But there's a big area up north. There's a lot of main roads to utilise by looks of things. There's definitely some off-roading as well. But there does seem to be some connecting off-road main roads. Which, as long as they're able to be used immediately, that's a massive bonus for us. Right, lights on the Scout 800. Let's get cracking. Now, there is, if you saw on the map a minute ago, there was a bit here that's a little bit dodgy. It looks like it's water-based, and you can see it here. We're going between the rocks, I think. It's like the rocks have made a channel. There is water in it. I'm guessing it's not ice, but I don't know. As we try and get through this thick snow. The snow is causing some issues off-road, but I would expect that, to be fair. And we always put the biggest tyres on every vehicle we have, so that may help with the snow as well, getting ourselves off the ground more. Right, I'm guessing water. Oh, does that count as a roll? I'm not sure. I think we saved it. If you've got number 3 on your scorecards, you may need to judge that one for yourself, but I think we saved that one. It wasn't a full-on roll, so it's still number 2, I believe. This is water. It's not ice. I was wondering whether it would be ice, to be fair. So that seems a nice little channel that you can drive through. Doesn't seem too bad, which is good to know for the future. It's discovering these little connections, isn't it? And working out, okay, that worked out really well last time. It works well. It's not an issue to go that way. That's all the stuff for information we're trying to take on board right now and work this out. This is normally the point I say, let's have some music on and I'll stop talking, but I'm going to carry on, I think. Mainly because it's really exciting when you're somewhere new. And also the change in medication has made a bit of a difference. I can still fall asleep at the drop of a hat, but it's a bit more controlled. Like if I focus on being awake, I can do better, which is good. Hopefully that'll help us long term. Right, this water's a little bit deeper than I was expecting, but we are making it across. Slow movement forward, but it is okay to travel through. Again, something else we've got to remember, that water's okay but deep. It's this mud section as we get off the water could potentially be a problem. Just depends how wet and deep it is. I do love the fact you can see how deep mud is on your wheels and stuff. There we go. So that's not too bad. That seems more harder mud that does than the soft stuff that's plagued us before. That wasn't too bad. The running water there. I don't think I've seen that before. Have we seen that previously? Running water alongside the roadway. I don't know if I've seen that before. That's pretty cool. I'm like a fanboy that's first discovered this for the first time, aren't I? I don't mean to be. But I enjoy finding these things out for the first time and actually seeing it for the first time. Rather than someone telling you kind of thing. Okay. I think without looking at the map we're getting closer to this climb we're going to do to have a look at this house. I could have left the house, to be fair, but I kind of thought, well, it's there, we're on the way there, it's nearby. Let's check it out. There could be an upgrade there. We're not going there specifically for one, but if there is something there, at least we know there could be a task that just needs picking up. Or it could just be a delivery spot, and there's nothing there. Hopefully not the latter. I'd like there to be something. Otherwise, a bit of a waste. Fuel-wise, we are getting low, but we have got some on top. So we'll fill up when we can. I'm not too worried at the minute. As I say, I don't know where fuel stations are. That's something we need to work out. I'm assuming there are some somewhere. Otherwise, we're going to end up getting a bit stuck in places. Or have to send a vehicle out as a fuel tank on board, maybe. Or trailers and stuff. We can work all that logistics out there in the future. Right. Still going. This is the climb then to the house, I believe. Very, very tight. But not too bad. The actual mud's not bad, actually. It's not... Oh, there's number 3. We didn't save that one. That is number 3 roll for those that are playing along. That one didn't count. Judge's decision. Didn't count. Our 3rd roll of the episode. So if you've got 3 on your scorecards, well done. That's a win for you again today. Scout 800 is brilliant for these competitions. Right, come on. We're going to get back on our wheels. I don't really want to go turn around, but that's going to have to be. Right. We're up again, at least. That's the main thing. We need to get this turned around, because we're now facing the wrong way. It's so steep. Okay, I don't know if that counts as a separate roll to the 3rd. I'll let you guys make that decision. It's just so steep. Trying to turn and keep going forward is tricky. I want to be going to the right. That's the problem. Come on. Now to the right. We should be okay. Slowly does it. I'm trying to drive more carefully in the Scout. Obviously, I don't want it to roll over, because it's a pain in the butt to sort out. But it's so top heavy, you don't have a choice sometimes. There we go. I think we're okay. Right, we'll refuel now. So that's our fuel in. We've got another full tank of fuel. Let's keep moving. Okay, a little bit more water here. Is it deep mud? It does seem to be. We're not moving through it very easily. That's going to hold us up. It's one of those. If this is the delivery point, this could be a tricky journey for whatever we have to deliver here. It could be nothing. It could just be a house with nothing to do there, but chances are there is something. No, my luck, it'd be a logging delivery or something, because that will not be a fun journey. Right. We're now there. Have I missed the junction? No, I think we're actually coming up to the junction now. Watchtowers ahead of us there. I think this is the junction to the house now. I thought we was already travelling uphill to it, but we weren't. So this is the junction for the house. Where are we? Oh, right hand side. So much harder to see things in the dark. It's really annoying trying to plot your route. Whoa, okay. This is different. This is rocks. Well, at least we know we're not going to get stuck. Wow, that's difficult though. That's not fun. If you go off that edge a bit too much, you're going down and rolling all the way down the bottom. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Okay, back onto mud. At least we've got a bit more, not grip, but at least we'll stay in one way. That rock is so slippery. Okay. Oh, it's got to go uphill, don't we? We're getting bogged down a little bit here at the back. Yeah, we can't move. The mud's got us kind of trapped in the snow. Yeah, winch us forward. I think once we get going, we're generally alright. It's just that getting going bit. Okay. This is going to be steep. Again, hopefully, this isn't a delivery point at any point, because this is not going to be fun. I do not want this to be a delivery point. I don't know if off-road's better than the road itself, to be fair. Right, we're here. This is the building that we're looking at on the map. It's empty. You're kidding me. All this wait for nothing. It is actually empty. There's nothing here. There's not even a trader to unlock. There's no mission to pick up. Doesn't mean there won't be in the future. I've got a feeling this will be a delivery point in the future. The one thing I didn't want it to be, I think it will be. So, yeah, I think that's a delivery point in the future. Right, well, we've checked it out at the very least. Watchtowers next. I'm going to try and see if we can go... Do we risk it straight down? Rather than try and go round the roadway. I really want to. But it's a massive risk, and I think I'd rather not take the risk. I think we go down as we came up. I'm still thinking about it, though. I think we go down the way we came up. It would be a massive risk. Those who are waiting for roll number 4 would be laughing, probably. But yeah, I think the road's probably the safer option. Least time consuming, I think, would be the roadway. So we'll stick to the route we came up. And to be fair, we're already back at the rocks already, so that's not too bad. And the watchtower we're looking for next isn't too far away. Through the trees. That's such a dodgy route. I so hope we don't deliver there. I'm hoping it's just a place on the map. I've got a feeling, because there was nothing there now, delivery. It's got to be, surely. But that won't be fun. Okay. Keep going for the watchtower. We're not a million miles away, to be fair. You can just see it in the distance there. Over the horizon. This is a bit of a climb as well, to be fair. Yeah, a bit of a climb. Not too bad. I think we've... Scout 100 is actually doing really well. Really impressed with how well it's doing, to be honest. So really happy with that. Right, here comes the watchtower. We'll activate it and we'll keep on waiting until everything's kind of turned up as well. Okay, nothing new showed up. That was weird, wasn't it? I was waiting for it. So-and-so discovered, so-and-so discovered, nothing. Okay. Although we can see there's a massive lake there that we weren't aware of. See more of the roadways as well. But yeah, nothing really interesting, strangely. Okay. Slightly disappointed. Now, what have we got? So going down, we've got a main road we can follow here. Maybe an easier journey, to be fair, looking at that. We've got a main road that probably takes us back to the next watchtower. So we come down, hit this road here, and hit that main road. That doesn't seem too bad. There is something there, like a big factory warehouse potentially. May have to have a look around that as well. But yeah, head for the main road. It seems to be our best bet. And then we'll get a proper workout on these chain tyres on the road as well and see how we feel. Because a lot of our stuff so far with these chain tyres has been off-road. Yeah, we're not quite on the road here. So it'll be interesting to see how they fare. I think I want to risk it for a biscuit. Oh no, there's the road. I wasn't far off the road, to be fair. Yay, we didn't roll. No. Oh, saved it. Still waiting for number 4. Yeah, saved that one. Not too bad. Getting quicker, I think, with these quick links, quick winches, I should say. Right, let's try and get through the trees. You know, where the scout really excels off-road. Just to save a bit of time, I think. I say that. A branch is stopping us progressing. Come on, branch. Other way. Let us through. Come on. We're small and nimble. Please let us through. I just thought we'd save some time going through the forest. Go on, branches. Thank you. Yep. Keep going. If we can just hit that main road, we're laughing. Come on. It's the snow as well is also obviously causing us an issue. It's quite deep here. Try to change between the different low ranges to see if that helps, but it doesn't really make much difference. The winch does make a difference though. Just see the road coming up. Come on. Keep pulling us forward. I don't know if this has saved us any time. I was hoping it would, but I don't know if it has. Come on. That's a nice little pull there that moves us forward quite a bit. Come on. This is, it's not mud, this is snow that's stopping us moving really here. It's so deep. It's ridiculous. But that's what we signed up for. It's Alaska after all. And I'm thinking, if this is the first area, Northport in Alaska, imagine the other 3 areas. They're only going to get worse. We're going to be really test their skills, I think. And then on top of that, think about what we had to do at the end of Michigan, the contests themselves. We've got to do contests at the end. Some of them are not going to be fun in this. I don't think it'll be an all gold situation, I don't think. But we don't know. It's a long way off, really. I'm thinking ahead, probably too far ahead, to be fair. Missions and stuff we'll probably look at next episode, I think. We could go through the main missions now, but I think we'll leave it till next episode when we actually start doing the missions. Right, there's the road we're trying to get to. It's crawling through the snow. It's definitely just snow. I don't think it's even mud. It's just snow. So is this a main road or is this a mud road is the question. Come on, near there. I was hoping for tarmac. Not sure it's going to be. I think that's mud. Wet or dry, though, makes a massive difference here. Dry. Or frozen, I should say. Frozen mud, not dry, frozen. Definitely seems to be okay. Back into the snow, though. It didn't last very long, did it? Back into the snow. It's so slow to move. So this is the main road we're actually on now. That I thought would be free and clear, laughing, easy journey. Not quite as easy as I expected, to be fair, because this snowfall is causing havoc. We are moving, it's just not very fast. And no, I've not slowed it down. It's just that snow is horrendous. I'm hoping some of the bigger trucks with obviously more power don't have as much trouble in the snow as we do. But then it could be the chain tyres that are causing us the problem. You know, if we had just had the mud tyres on us as normal, maybe absolutely fine. Because again, chain tyres are only for ice, they're not designed for snow. So it's one of those really. I don't really know whether it's the tyres holding us back or it is just that bad. We are going to have to test this at some point without the chain tyres on, I think, and just see how the difference is between them. And then remembering where we did it originally and what the difference is. I haven't got the time to test these things. I want to crack on and get stuff done. But yeah, Scout 800 struggling with the snow here. I don't think the Chevrolet would have been much better, to be fair. I think overall consistency, able to carry more fuel and robustness, I would say the Scout 800 smashes it every time compared to the Chevrolet. Obviously, downside to the Scout is the rolling because it's top heavy. But the amount it can do, I think, is so much better. Chevrolet's not too bad. It can drive decently, but I don't know. I definitely prefer the Scout 800, I think, for the time being. And also, we've got to think about, are we going to find any trucks in Alaska? Are we going to get brand new ones to use? Some of the upgrades, I think, will go on our cars we've brought across from Michigan. We've stored every car from Michigan, so we can pull them out when needed. We were originally only going to do one Scout and one main truck, but I was then informed that you may not find many vehicles, so we're going to try and use all our vehicles in our fleet, and any new ones we get, we'll prioritise them over our old ones. Oh, nice road. And that's kind of how we're going to do it, I think. Okay, so this is the big factory area. Let's have a look in here quickly. It's on the way. Let's see if there's anything to unlock. Because this is some sort of warehouse, I would guess. Right, there's a mission on the left-hand side, or a task, I should say. New objective discovered. There we go. Power line check. I'll have to have a look at that. That sounds like a scout vehicle mission, doesn't it? To be fair. Let's keep walking, going around just in case something else unlocked. This is your pickup point. So what do we pick up here then? This may become active once we do the watchtower. Metal beams, large pipe. Okay. Large pipe is an interesting one. I wonder how many slots they take up. That's something I need to check, is slots for different things. When we do pipe and things. I don't know how many slots it is, so that's stuff we've got to keep an eye on and try and work out. Anything around the back? That's a trailer. Let's get this unlocked. New trailer discovered. There we go, maintenance trailer. I'm sure that will come in useful in due course. I think that's all done here. I don't think there's much else. But brand new task. Found out what they actually do here, and we found a new trailer as well. Always handy. Right, main road, and then we've got a choice of direction to take for Watchtower. Don't know what choices. It seems like it goes up the Watchtower. Looking at how the blue marker's gone, I think there's a climb coming up potentially. We want to try and stick to main road if we can, I think. Although they may not go towards it. Normally, the watchtowers aren't adjacent to main roads or connected to them. It's more normally they're off-roading areas, aren't they? But we'll see how we go. Flying on this road now, though. That is so nice for driving compared to the snow we had, to be fair. The snow was so difficult. But yeah, these roads are incredible. Oh, so got a bit of a skid on there. Couldn't quite stop myself. Even though we've got chain tyres, the actual roadway is slippery. Okay, there's something to our right here, similar to the place we've just been to. The Watchtower. I think there's this big road that goes around the top of where we are. I think that's somewhere we've got to follow. So if we go through whatever this is, well, I think it'll link us back to that road, and then we'll follow that round. Right, whatever this is, we've got another task to show up here. Just down the road, it would help. What's this task? This is Trader Park. That's something we'll look at properly in due course. Anything else on the back? A truck could be nice, you know, big old lorry. Not going to be that lucky, are we? Nope, nothing on the back. Is this a place we can... Yes, there is. This is a place we can pick stuff up from as well. So what do these have? Bricks, service spare parts, and medium pipes. So does that mean we're not going to have logging missions as such, and pipe missions? So that road north of where we are, I think we'll follow that round. I think that will lead us to this watchtower. More so than the other road we was just on. Because that's going south now and bypassing the watchtower. So I think that north road is the way to go. There is a pathway there. Yeah, I think that's the route, isn't it? Makes the most sense. So we can try and skip through here and get to it. I don't know if there's a straight route. There must be a straight route, surely. So back exit, essentially. We'll take back in. Oh, camera got a bit messed up there. It must be. Oh yeah, there we go. This is the back exit of the area we were just in. Medium pipes. I'm curious now. Have they replaced logs? Oh, I shouldn't have gone across the snow. I should have just followed the main road out. Because now we're stuck in the snow again. It's so frustrating to be stuck in the snow. It really is. Right, we're getting there. We are getting there. Okay, bit of a hill on our left here. Right follows the road round. Left looks dodgy, to say the least. Let's give it a go. Hopefully this takes us a little bit closer to the watchtower. It didn't really show on the map exactly how far this went. Oh, no, it's blocked. That's what that sign means. We can't get through. So this will be a mission we can pick up though and do this at some point. There we go. So what does that require us to do, I wonder? There it is. So metal beams needed to unlock that. Okay, that's interesting. We can pick them up nearby as well, so that's not too bad. That'll be an easy one to open up then. That's the road directly to the watchtower, looks like things. There will generally be another way in. But yeah, that's the road directly to the watchtower, annoyingly. But, there we go. Not much we can do. So, trying to see if we can bypass it to get to the watchtower still. Can we get up there? There's the road down there. I think it's probably our safest bet. Apologies for those that can hear my voice. You can now tell I'm suddenly getting drowsy and stuff. It does happen like this. I think my best option right now is to put some music on until we get to this watchtower. I'm just going to struggle to keep talking, and I'm going to start saying things that are not game related if I'm not careful. So yeah, we'll put some music on here, and then I'll see you very soon. final push. Watchtower is just there. Apologies on the music. I felt the drowsiness coming. I just thought it's not worth trying to fight it because I will struggle to keep going. So if I focus just on driving and not on talking, it does help. So there we go. Watchtower coming up. Let's see what this unlocks, and then this will be just about it for today's episode. I think. Let's have a look. What's unlocked? Okay, I think a few things did. There we go. So the watery area we kind of drove through was a pain, I must admit. But we made it through. There's the port over there. Definitely something to look at. I think that's our first mission, I think, on next episode. Oh, really? We drove straight past that. We didn't see it. We weren't close enough for it to pick it up. And there's an upgrade down there. I don't think we've got enough fuel, though, to do it from where we are. Oh, that's annoying. I don't know if that's a new vehicle for us or something he's delivering. That's the thing. Oh, that would be incredible though, to grab that. Ah, I should have done it when I was nearby. But, there we go. There's not much I can do about it now, is there? So, that is 3 of the 4 watchtowers now done in Northport, Alaska. There is a 4th, but we kind of were nearly out of fuel, but also we didn't quite make it there. It's quite close to where we're starting at the garage, so it's definitely somewhere we can get to easily. So we'll try and get that unlocked the next episode and then get some normal jobs done. We've come across a road that also needs unlocking with metal beams. That's easily done, I think, as the pickup's not too far away. So yeah, there's quite a few things to do here, as expected. We'll try and work through them main missions and tasks as nicely as we can. I think it's just a balancing act to try and make sure we're doing everything in decent time and decent order, really. And we'll try and plan our journeys to be as efficient as possible. I think that's the plan. But yeah, we'll start with probably firing the barrel in the next episode, which is getting 2 lots of fuel to the port. And then from there, we'll probably, I don't know, we'll see how we feel. But that is it for today. A massive thank you to you guys for joining us. I hope you're still enjoying the SnowRunner series. A massive thank you to everyone who does watch. It is much appreciated. Just remember, a like on the episode does really help as well with the way YouTube is. But thank you all. We'll see you next time as we continue on in Alaska in SnowRunner. Bye for now.